Okay, welcome ladies and gentlemen. My name is Draxy, and today I'm going to build the missile from my last video. Just because one of you guys asked for a tutorial, like no more than 3 hours ago. So, from this video. So, now, what we're going to need is thrusters. I'm going to do this with ions. Now, it's not going to be the best thing in the world. My last missile was hydrogen based, so it had more maneuverability, and this one will have less maneuverability but work in the same manner. Now, I like to have thrust in all directions. Now, I place my first thruster always first, then I kind of do my builds from there. Next, we're going to need a battery, which we can find here. There's our battery. Next will be the custom controller. Next, I like to add the warhead or some explosive container there full of ammo or something or rather that's actually going to hit the target and potentially blow up. In my last video it was hydrogen based, so when the warhead went off it destroyed the tank, and then the tank went boom. So it actually caused a much bigger blast than what this one will actually cause. So next you're going to need a hard point. This can be used in 20 different ways, or using the different variety hard points. I used this one in my last video just because it's a harder hitting shell. It's an artillery round. Next, this is crucial. You actually need to add in your rotor parts. Then you need to add in your rotors. Okay, line them up, and as you can see at the bottom of that rotor part I stuck to the missile is the little hitbox for this area. So I'm going to place that one there. I'm going to remove this rotor part on the rotor itself, and I'm going to add a gyro to it. Now, just to make this a little easier to do, I'm actually going to add another thruster just to help me stay stationary when I attach this thing. Now, you can use a little tugboat or whatever you want to get this rotor in place. So we're going to attach that, and we're going to name this, I'm just going to call this one side rotor. That'll do. Alright, so this one here needs to be on a override. You don't have to do anything else. Don't have to turn off the rotors. Do the same thing for the top one here. Again, remove that rotor part, add the gyro, get it connected up. We're going to override that controller, and we're going to attach the rotor part. Again, you don't have to turn the rotors off, you leave them on. Okay, that should be on override, that should be on override. We're good to go. One more step, and then we can launch this thing at our enemy target down there. Okay, it's got to do with your thrust. We'll arm our warhead. We'll deal with all this. We'll turn that off. Turn the first ion thruster, which is the backward one, oh no, sorry, the forward one, the forward thruster, and you want that to thrust override. Next, you're going to want to set up the custom controller for all the actions that you're going to need to do. Assign your rotors, so that will be my top one, which is that one. Next is the side rotor. You can leave all that there. We've got to add the weapon, 800 meters, and then from here you guys can choose what you want to fucking target. Okay, what you want this missile to target. That's for you guys to kind of make up your mind with. Alright, so next we can launch the thing. Now I'm going to launch it from here, and you can see what happens with these rotors as I here, I'm going to take a copy of this. I'm going to offset this little bit here so you can see what happens when I launch this thing. I'm going to drop a GPS here so I can come back and relaunch this missile right here. So I'm now going to turn on that ion thruster, and we're going to dampen to it. Now you guys get to see what happens with the gyros on how they work. And somehow I managed to break it. How did I do that? Oh, the AI. I need to enable that one. Let me go back to the first test here, and we'll relaunch that. Why do I have two Elder God ones? That's actually bad, but we can see our missile. It's just over here. So that was a bad test. So on this missile, we are actually going to enable that target AI. How are we looking? Yeah, that should be alright. Uh-oh. There we go. Alright, so enable target AI. I'm going to turn that thruster on, and I'll just pop around so you can see what happens to these gyros. Sorry, I did this video like 3 times now, and my mic was not working for some unknown weird reason. But as you can see right now, that targeted just fine. It's done devastating blows, and but this apparently the ship is still operable. So anyway, that's the missile. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you do, thumbs up. If you want to watch the hydrogen test, which is so much more explosive, I'll drop the link below, or you can just browse through my channel. And best of luck to you guys. Thank you again.